Today, we are going to go over some parts of speech in English. We are going to review verbs and adverbs. We are also going to look at how we use different parts of speech in a sentence in English. A verb tells us what is, does, or has. An example of a verb in a sentence is, Jessica is a science teacher. In this sentence, is the verb. Jessica is the subject. Remember, each sentence includes a subject and a verb. Let's look at an example of a sentence with the verb have. Amal has 2 brothers and 5 sisters. The verb has been changed to has because Amal is singular. In this sentence, Amal is the subject and has is the verb. Here is an example of a sentence with an action verb. The children like playing football in their free time. The children is the subject and like playing is the verb. So, verbs often tell us what the subject of the sentence is doing. Confused? Let's look at these next 2 sentences together. Matha is a student. Can you find a verb in this sentence? That's right. It's the verb is. This tells us what Matha is. Here is another example. The boy is playing football for his club. Here, the verb is playing. It tells us what the boy is doing right now or at the moment. He is playing football. So verbs don't just have to be one word. Now, let's look at adverbs. Adverbs describe verbs. Adverbs tell us how, where, or when. They help to add detail to our sentences and help or modify the verb in the sentence. Most adverbs, but not all, end in ly. Adverbs, like adjectives, also help make our sentences interesting. They describe how much, and how often something is done. Now, let's look at a few examples of sentences that have adverbs in them. My father drives quickly on Sheikh Zayed Road. In this sentence, quickly describes how my father drives. My sister sings beautifully. In this sentence, beautifully describes how my sister sings. Tina walked quickly because she was late. Where is the adverb in this sentence? That's right, it's quickly. Ready to look at another example? Please finish your writing now. Now this is a tricky one. Let's identify the verb first. Did you identify finish? Okay, so we know what the verb is. Now, we also know that adverbs tell us how, where, or when. Can you see a word in the sentence that may tell us one of these things? That's correct. Now tells us when we need to finish our writing. So it describes the verb finish. What about this next sentence? The teacher spoke loudly to the students. Loudly is the adverb because it tells us how the teacher spoke. That's all for today. Remember to re-watch this video as many times as you like. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your studies.